Entering the portal yesterday, I guess, and Austin obviously out of eligibility, I guess. How do you attack this offseason looking for a new punter?
We're not looking for a new punter. We're just going to go for it on fourth down every time. So that's kind of what everybody wants us to do anyway, or don't like us doing. So, no, the plan all along was if we lose Austin, hopefully Brooke would get there and, he got better, but we got to take care of Texas Tech, and that's my main priority with everything. So, that being said, we're going to we'll find somebody. There's a lot of people that want to come here. It's a great place. So that's my job. We're going to get a good one.
One punter, I mean, you need two punters.
Yeah, we'll have to go get, probably somebody else to walk on, maybe another guy. So, that's kind of the specialist world. It's no different than the transfer portal with anything else. Guys, if they can do it, they're going to stay here. If not, they're going to go find a place where they can play. And we got to go find somebody else as well. So, yeah, we'll go get somebody else.
You should probably be looking for a punt returner too, I guess. Would you maybe do that in-house or maybe try to go get somebody for that?
For what now?
For a punt returner?
Well, yeah, we've got some guys, and then, we got some guys coming too. That's the good part is with the class that we got coming in, we've got some dudes that can do it. I feel pretty good about. And, with X being here, and then Jordan Brown can do it as well. And so and then off-season wise, we're going to probably train Dre up to be able to do it some this spring as well. He just wasn't real comfortable, and you don't want to that's one spot you do not want to put somebody back there that's not comfortable because it can change a game in a hurry.
What all really goes into that, like training a guy up to be a punt returner?
It's basically being able to track a ball. It's kind of like tracking a baseball, same type of deal. You want to have a guy that can track the ball off his foot. It's a different spin. Kickoff is a lot. The way it spins off his foot. It's easier to read. When the ball's spinning like a spiral, the wind can do so many different things with it. So it's just a different set of skills that you have to returning punts, and you got to kind of be a little crazy because those guys are flying down there all around you. So it takes a little bit different person to do that.
Kenny, how did your being a candidate at UTEP go? What was that experience like?
You know what? Honestly, it's a 50-50 deal. Half of it has to do with me, and then the other has to do with our kids. When you're successful in this profession, people are going to want to talk to you. And, that goes back to the success we've had here, that to Coach McGuire and then our players. That's why people, they're interested in what, and then the other part is I think maybe they kind of like some stuff that I did from either recruiting or coaching. So, it's not about me. It's about the people that have got me to where I need to be at.
And you've, I guess it's not really a secret that you have ambitions to be a coach.
Yeah, I do, but the other part, the truth part of that is I'm not leaving Texas Tech just to go do that. There's a certain job that I like, and I think there's a certain place I need to be at just because of my skills. But I'm not leaving Texas Tech just for any place.
With the conversations about Taj's future, I guess, how involved are you in those conversations?
You know what? Just from my conversations with Taj is, Taj, you got to take care of Taj Brooks and his family. You've done a lot for Texas Tech, and when that decision comes, we're going to support him. I've said that from the get-go and the start of the year, and then the end of the year, same thing. Our conversations were, whatever you decide, we're behind you. Would I love to have him back? Hell yeah. But also, I want Taj to, make that decision based on his career as well. I hope he comes back. But if not, the same thing is the punter situation. We got to go find somebody.
Has he been here yesterday and today?
Taj?
Practicing?
Yeah.
Is he practicing?
Mm-hmm. He's done great. He's done great, just like he has every other day.
What do you think, going into the bowl game about maybe the carry split going into that? I know Taj has a lot to do with it.
I think the same way. Obviously Behren being healthier has helped a lot too. Us throwing the ball. I've said at the beginning from, when things kind of changed. When you got a quarterback that can throw it, it makes your run easier. When you don't, they load the box, and it makes, Taj's job a lot harder. So I think going in the game with where Behren's at, we can throw the ball a lot more, and it's going to open up some things for Taj. Just his runs make it a little easier.
Do you think we'll see more of Cam then going?
Yeah, it's. I don't think it's going to be different. Depending on, Taj has been hot all year, and anyone can tell you that, you're going to ride the hot hand. Same thing. If Behren's hot and we're hitting some balls, we're going to throw the football. But just the kind of what they've given us and who's been hot for us and just the nature of the business and the circumstances that we've been given, Taj has been the one that's been our best player, and so you got to give the ball to your best player.
How much video of yours on Cal?
Oh, quite a bit. They're good. They're good up front. I mean, I think they did a good job against some teams. I was very impressed with their front guys. Comparable to other people in our conference that we've played, I thought they're pretty good. And so we'll have our challenge. We're gonna have our challenge just like we have every week. But I've been impressed with them defensively. They do some good stuff. A lot like what we play. Honestly, their schemes a lot like our defenses.
And from a special team standpoint, Jaden Knott returned a kickoff 100 yards for a touchdown.
Yeah.
UCLA, and so that was like his only kickoff return this season.
Yeah, they put him back there, and he did, and so now you got to go you got to get ready for that. So yeah, I mean he's been good. Their special teams I think they do a good job. Their punter's been decent, return wise. Like I said, that kind of scares you because he did it late, and every week, it's college football. Every week someone's got somebody that can do something. So we got to prepare just like we've been doing. Tried to obviously play better than we did versus Texas. That was in my career. That's probably the worst I've ever done. So we got to fix that. But that's what bowl games are for, and we got a lot of guys are in, get some reps, and some of our young guys are going to get back to playing. So I think that's going to be pretty good too.
Coach, how cool was it to see Gino get put on scholarship?
Oh, it was awesome. I mean, you guys remember that first game, how everybody felt, and you guys were on the boards. Gino was on unfortunately, I don't have to read that stuff much, but I was so happy. And I knew Gino was going to do that. I mean, I really did. He's the kid's got ice in his veins, and it's hard being a college kicker because you just get that chance, and that was his first chance in 2 years to get back going, and all of a sudden you're on the road, and the pressure that he's had. So I was glad to see him rebound, and I think Dowdy gave me a stat. I think he might have 3 of the longest kicks in a single season in Tech history. So good for him. He works hard, and I've been proud of him this year.
Coach, the kickers and the returners, of course, are going to be the stars of the special teams unit. But reflecting back on the season, can you kind of talk about some of those unsung heroes in the special teams unit?
Well, I think I told you guys that first week. I thought I did a bad job last year, just kind of on our punt return. Getting things going, and to get punt return good, you've got to have guys up front. And I think Loic Fungi and some of those guys. Loic's done a great job on all of our stuff. Those frontline guys. It's such a hard job. Bryson Donnell's another one that's came out of nowhere to help us, and Terrell Tillman, same thing. Those guys, you got to have guys up front that can win. It's just kind of like the offensive line. If you can't win up front on kickoff and punt return, you can't get nothing started. And we really focused last spring to getting better at that. And then the other part's actually easy when you give those returners a little space. They kind of did the rest with it. But you're exactly right. Everybody always talks about the return guys, but you even saw it versus Texas. They didn't want to kick the ball to Dre. So that's kind of what you start getting when you have a good returner. They either punt the ball away or kick the ball away from you.
Anything else? Your decision plan?
Just like any other week preparation, we just treat it like a bye week. We got an extra week to get ready for a solid opponent. So just treat it like any other day of practice. Go out there, get everything you got, communicate, fly around, make plays.
What do you think of the running back so far watching the film?
Smooth. We played against some pretty solid guys in the Big 12, so there's nothing we haven't seen. Not discrediting his success this season at all, but we've seen some pretty good backs in our conference too. So hell of a conference this year in the Big 12. So they got a solid offense. They got a couple guys that can go, but we got 11 dudes on defense that run to the ball.
Right, but we talked before the UCF game about getting that jersey, and you finally got it. What were the emotions when you got it handed to you?
I was pretty cool because they actually gave me the jersey that I've been asking for. Like again, as soon as we brought out the throwbacks against the third game of the season, I was like, yeah, we got to get that jersey. So hopefully I get the rest of them because we're going to Adidas next year. So I get all 3 of them from this year. It'll be pretty dope.
Because being an older guy, you can't come back and play next year. What is it like for you to see some of your teammates hopping in the portal? How does that maybe affect you at all?
It don't affect me one bit, man. They just making business decisions, man. I made a decision to stay at Tech for 4.5 years, and that was just my decision. So can't really speak on why they made their decisions, but they're my brothers for life, man. So whatever they want to do in their life, I'm 100% behind it. As long as they give me a good enough reason then why they do what they do, then 100% fine with it, man. We all move on in life from places that we call home before. So I hope all of them find a new home and are very successful and see me at the next level.
How healthy are you now? Just I guess
I'm
compared
smooth.
to good now?
Yeah, I got that little break. That's what I've been needing. Sit on the couch, watch some TV, heal up real quick. Yeah.
You got family traveling with you to Louisiana for a game?
I might. You know, it's I don't know. I think my mom's gonna come. My mom, my brother. I think that's pretty much about it. Just that regular crew that comes to the game. You know, small support system.
They're going to seem more low key today.
Oh, I'm just ready to go see my daughter, bro. Yeah, no fan. I'm in a great mood. Just missing my little one.
Feel good? All right.
Physically, I know that you did shoulder stuff all season. I guess now that with the little time off and heading into these last couple weeks of practice.
Yeah, it's been nice not playing the last going up 2 weeks now, so getting the chance to recover a little bit, and practice has been good. The guys want to play. We're excited about it. We've earned this for sure. We think we have, and you know, it's going to be real fun to play one more time with the seniors for sure. So yeah, we're really excited. Practice is going well, so can't say enough about it.
All the pass catchers going to the transfer portal. Are these practices even more valuable? Get some chemistry. Some of the younger guys haven't played much this season.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I think that comes back to what they've done all season. They've done a great job for us on and off the field. So now it's just their chance to, you know, finally get one shot at it before next year. So it's been real good. The young guys got some reps. It's been good to see some of the plays they can make too.
What receivers have looked good this week for you?
Yeah, Kelby's looked really good. Really, everyone's looked good. Dre's coming back too, so he's looked really good today. Little JB, Brady Boyd too. I mean, everyone's just stepping up. Coy's doing his thing. So, you know, it's going to be really fun. You're going to get to see a lot of new, fresh faces out there, so I'm excited about it for sure.
Behren, what's the progression been like week by week of maybe how much more you've been able to throw, I guess, as the season's gone on from when you first got hurt to maybe now?
Yeah, it's night and day difference compared to where it was when it first happened. But, you know, it's week to week, treatment every day, rehab every day, up here 10-plus hours every day, just trying to grind on film, grind in the treatment room. So, I mean, it's a grind, but, you know, it's going to pay off for sure. We're excited to play.
Behren, any thought on Tyler committing to Louisville yesterday?
Yes, sir. Yeah, Tyler's done his job here, and he's done a lot for me. I can't speak enough about what he's done for this program too, and I wish him nothing but the best.
Did you throw it all last week?
No. It was nice because the younger guys practice, so it was just veterans got some time off to lift, rehab, get their bodies right from. I mean, it's a brutal season, as everyone knows.
Behren, kind of going off of Jared's question, how have you seen the team as a whole improve from the beginning of the season till now, and especially becoming bowl game eligible in these practices?
Yeah, it's been fun to see. You know, everyone in the facility really comes along together. It's been really cool to see the fight that the guys have too. That's just not talking about, you know, the guys that are playing right now, but the freshmen too. You know, they take it serious just as we do, and as they should. And so that's being the brand, and everyone's done a good job, and I can't say enough about what they've done this year, and I'm proud of them for sure.
Behren, has there been any discussion of is there going to be any need for your shoulder to have surgery after the season?
Yeah, no, sir. No, there's been a little talk about it, but nothing to say about it. No surgery for sure.
How much film have you gotten to watch on Cal at this point?
Yeah, they're a really good team. They do a great job. Coach DeRuiter is good friends with the defense coordinator. They do a lot of things up front, just like we do. So it's kind of what we see every day. So game plan's pretty simple, what we do in spring ball and fall camp. So yeah, it's gonna be really fun. Really excited about it.
Behren, how's it feeling knowing that you're going to start your first bowl game? Is it you treating it like any other game, or how's it going for you?
Yeah, it's just any other game. You know, same amount of film you watch. You just got some longer time. We got an early bowl game, so everyone's fired up. We're going to be one of the first teams to play, so we're going to come out hot and we're ready to play.